You ready to tell them?
Yeah, it's our story.
We're really finna do this.
A lot of people been wondering why PREE haven't got her BBL yet. Unfortunately, I chose my future. I chose giving birth, having a baby. I felt like that was the best decision around the time. Have a family first.
Because it's something that we both desire really, really bad. We've been desiring this actually since 2021.
Yes.
And for some reason, it never felt like it was like the right time. Like we would inquire about it. Like we'll literally take little steps. Recently, we took a big step.
It's so big. I had got some sperm instead. He tried to do the ICI, which is at-home insemination, where she take a syringe and she put the sperm.
There are so many different alternatives and processes that you can do. And that was the one we decided to go with. We was feeling very, very lucky.
Yeah.
We was feeling like it was really finally that time. We were so freaking happy.
We was praying every single day. We was happy when the box came. We're gonna insert a clip.
Yeah, I don't know what that is right there. Okay. It's almost that time, baby.
It's this big tank, where this big frozen tank, this cryo tank where they ship the sperm in. We spent a lot of money on this process.
And a lot of people already have been asking us,
when not just gonna have a baby.
When y'all gonna have a baby, not just in the comments, but on TikTok, especially because we have been on there lately. We just haven't felt comfortable enough to come on a camera and say it. Actually, we was really it's so hard to come on here because it's always
negative.
It's always that 30%. With this being something that's very special and very sensitive for the both of us, we took a long time to tell y'all. We were just gonna move on. I'm not gonna lie. Like any other couple, when things don't go right, and we was gonna just move on with our life in the future to try whatever we're gonna try. We decided that everybody in life, you have a story. No, we're not the first LGBT couple, and I promise you, we're not gonna be the last.
Exactly.
Things like this happen. It's just really sensitive for us. So I just want everybody to, if y'all do comment, try your hardest to have straight positive words, because the negativity on this situation is just really not needed. I said we procrastinated on making this video. We really procrastinated really hard, to both of us. But here we are. So, wifey, what were your thoughts when doing the process?
My thoughts was, I'm gonna have a family. Like, I'm gonna be a mother. I'm gonna be a mom. I'm gonna have this unconditional love that I desire, that I want. I'm gonna have this family. I was feeling really happy, praying. I was going through a lot of emotions. I was scared. I was nervous. You was nervous as well.
Already, like, we just so far away. This is something that we wanted so freaking bad. So you gotta understand why it took such a big toll on us. But we about to go into details on everything, what we did, what happened. And this is just for people that's out there. There's gonna be other couples that try this process. And we wanna let y'all know that the process is not a promising process. It's just something that we're doing, and we're both women. So our process is way more complicated than the average couple. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And we had to learn that, and we've had time to actually heal from this situation and become stronger for our next process.
Yeah. It just wasn't our time. God felt like it wasn't our time, and I started feeling like it wasn't a good time, you know, after that situation happened with my mom and stuff like that. Like, I realized, like, okay, I would have been stressed out. I'd have been going through so much emotions. I would have probably lost it. And I'm gonna get to that. So during the process, after we got the tank, after the tank came, and, you know, we followed step by step, because we was doing a lot of research on it before we even ordered the sperm. And I went a whole month sober, y'all. I tried taking prenatals. I tracked my ovulation. I was trying to do everything right.
Y'all. Even the day of doing the process, we were both so nervous. We prayed. You hear me? Like, we prayed so much because we knew that we needed that man up above to be in the midst of this situation, first and foremost. Oh my God, I'm just feeling those emotions all over again. But that day I did it, my hands was shaking, y'all. I'm really nervous. A part of me thinking, I can't mess this up, y'all. We ain't tell nobody. We kept it a secret. We just did it. Like, we didn't even come to the internet. This is y'all first time even hearing about it. It was something that was intimate between me and my wife, and this is something we wanted to do.
After the process, I sat there. I kept my legs up for however long, like probably all day.
Yeah.
Like 9 hours max, I kept my legs up.
Not 9 hours. Probably like 5.
Like 5 hours.
5 hours.
And honestly, I'm sitting there and it's like, I'm feeling
the cramps.
Like I'm feeling like, if y'all don't know implantation is where, you know, the egg and the sperm meet. So I'm feeling those cramps. I'm like, whoa, like, am I supposed to be feeling those? My cycle wasn't supposed to start. It wasn't supposed to come on yet. So a few days before my cycle was supposed to start, I started getting like pink spotting, and it was so small. Like it was like, it wasn't the normal spotting before your cycle. It was like a different type of spotting.
At that point, I was telling myself, she's pregnant.
Yes.
Y'all, I can even insert a clip on her after that. She was eating a lot. Like, I was feeding her. Like, she had weird cravings.
I was sleepy. I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I don't know if...
She was sleeping a lot. Like, I was just... And I just told myself, like, I'm finna be a mama. Like,
yes.
pregnant. She's having all of these symptoms. She's having all of the pregnancy symptoms. We finna be parents.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably overworked myself, because they say you're really supposed to check within 14 days. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I was checking that 7th day. 7, 8, 9, 10. I was checking
every day.
Like,
and it was bad. And that's something in the future that we wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Because we wanted it so freaking bad, y'all, that every day, only thing we could think about is, are we parents? Are we parents?
Yes.
Are we parents? We was, and I take accountability, because I feel like at that point it was meant for me to calm my wife down and say, listen, baby, we not checking. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I ain't got no kids. I'm gonna just tell y'all. So I wanted to know too. I wanted to know, and it's not like I could try to sneak and want to know. Like, I had to tell her, like, be on that stick. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, we got all of these sticks right here.
And that's not even all of them.
This not even all of them, y'all. We was checking. Like, this is real, y'all. Like,
and I felt like I was getting stressed out, because when I was checking, I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted to see, and it was making me frustrated. So
it was making us cry. Like, we was having emotional. Like, every time it wouldn't say it. This to be us.
We'll get sad. We'll cry. Like, we
Both
wanted
of
it
us.
that bad, and I feel like that actually played a role too. Like, my mind don't know what went wrong. I just could come up with scenarios to say that probably played a role. I'm not gonna lie, because it was my peak day. Like,
we did it on her peak.
It was my peak day. I'm like, okay, like, I'm about to do this. So after that, I start getting a little more crazier, y'all. We start going to the clinic. We start going to the doctor.
We was going to the hospitals.
Like,
we was going to the hospital.
Yes.
It was a real emotional roller coaster, for real. That process was really bad. And a lot of people, y'all see when PREE say specific months was bad months for her, is because that happened that wasn't successful. We don't know what actually went down.
Yeah.
After that, her mom's situation, you know, us, we wasn't seeing eye to eye. It was so much going on, and me and PREE is finally trying to pick ourselves back up from every single thing. And we got married after our process. A lot of people don't know. Been through something that was a big.
That's not why we got married.
That's not why we got married. But I'm not gonna lie. After going through that, it made us so much closer, because it's like that was a traumatizing event for us. Like, we both thought we was gonna be parents, and it was not successful, unfortunately.
And y'all, I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, oh, you're not supposed to just go on your peak day with the app. No, I was peeing on a stick to track my ovulation, to track which day I'm gonna ovulate. Like, I was doing the steps, y'all. I was on TikTok every day. I was, bro,
doing research, talking to doctors. We was doing it all. Yeah, we did it all
every day. And this one day, I went to the bathroom and I wiped, and all I saw was a blood clot bigger than any of my blood clots
she's ever seen before.
I've ever seen before.
The first thing she did was she called me, and she called me in the room. She said, babe, come here. And at that point, we still feeling like she may be pregnant. We seen a lot of blood. And I wanted to be strong. I tried my hardest to be strong, to be like, babe, no, it's okay. But it's only so much you can really try to keep up, like, as that dominant person. To where I tried to be so strong, and my hopes and stuff had been down. Like, it just took all my hopes. It just punched them.
Yeah.
And we both just sat there and we just started crying. The first thing you did, I think you called your mom, and her mom said, you need to go to the hospital right now.
Yeah. So I went to the hospital, and this is why I don't like going to the hospitals, because they downplay everything. They make it seem like you're crazy, that you don't know what you're talking about. Y'all, out of my whole 22 years of living, I've never seen that big of a blood clot. Like, I know
it was like
it was shaped like
a baby.
A baby. And I'm like, whoa, like y'all, bro. I think I still have the picture. I wish I
wouldn't want to show it on here,
but I can't. But y'all, I'm telling y'all the truth. It looked like a baby, and I'm like,
y'all, it was literally shaped like a little baby. Like, it was shaped. And when I seen that, I'm like,
and I'm having mixed emotions, because some people be like, oh, miscarriages is painful, you bleed a lot. Y'all, when I saw that little clot come out, it looked like a baby, and I had to flush it down the toilet. Like, do y'all know like how much feelings and emotions I felt? And I was so hurt.
It had to really click for us, though. Like, we really sitting in a bed together, and we really thinking, like, hold on, what if that was our baby?
And at this time, it's been past 14 days.
At this time, it's been past the 14-day mark.
It's been like 17, 18 days.
And we had known at that point
that
we're not pregnant anymore. We're not pregnant. It's either, and and I feel like right now, the thing is, we sit back and we have so many questions about the situation. Like, was the implantation not successful?
Where did we go wrong?
Where did we go wrong? Was it a miscarriage? It's so many questions.
Or like, was I stressing myself out too much?
Did I think to myself, did I put it in wrong? Did I not inseminate her correctly? Like, you just dealing with so many emotions, and at the end of the day, we have to move on from the situation. So making this video is also something that, you know, we could leave this behind us. You know, a lot of people ask us a lot of questions. Oh, y'all had a baby, boom, 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 boom.
And I try so hard to just sit there and be like, we still,
yeah. And then it's like, people ask us, when y'all gonna have a baby? Y'all still ain't started your baby process? And a lot of people don't know. We already tried. We tried. But that's okay, because God's timing is everything. Yeah. You know, he felt like it wasn't that time. Yeah. And our next baby that we do, the next time that we do the process, and when God do bless that situation, I just know that this was the time. Yeah. You know?
And I know that next time we are going to go to a professional. Yeah. Because maybe we didn't really know what we were doing. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
But I
did everything. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we did everything.
I've seen success. I see our stories.
We did the same thing that the success people did.
Yeah, so I don't know, y'all.
What I don't want anybody in the comments diagnosing. Yeah. That's just something for me.
Don't diagnose her.
Don't diagnose her. She's nothing wrong with her. She's okay. People, this happen all the time. And these some people that it happened to, they end up having kids and kids and kids. Like, so we're not gonna make it seem like there's anything wrong with my wife. She is 100% healthy. And moving forward, we're gonna do everything that we possibly can to make sure that this never happens again. Yeah. So we're not worried about it anymore. We're mentally better. Yeah. We done been through our storms. That just came out of them.
We look back and be like, yeah, we tried.
We tried.
It probably wasn't our time.
But the good thing about it is that we're blessed enough to consistently try.
Yes.
So it's like, thank you to God, and thank you to y'all, of course, for watching us, and just spread so much positivity, because you never know when Fruit and PREE gonna try again. I don't need y'all negative in the comment section stressing out my wife.
Pop out and be like, baby.
Yeah, so just stay tuned with it. Anything else you want to say?
I hope that, you know, some of y'all can provide me with, you know, encouraging words, and provide us, because this was a process for both of us. She cried like a baby. Yeah. Y'all, it's been, I ain't gonna lie, we got so delusional where we see a faint line, we like, hold up, we might be. Like, we got that delusional, and just like, I got delusional to a point where I was like, okay, some people say they don't find out till 3 months. Some people say they don't find out till 6 months. Like, I got so delusional. I kept like,
this ain't even half of the test.
Probably,
we took test on test.
Probably after a month later, I still was trying to take a test. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, it was just crazy.
Even after we felt like it, we still took tests. I think she even took a test last month. Regardless of what, y'all, just know we wanted this. We still want this really, really bad. Sometimes I be thinking to myself, dang, I wish I could just manage that real quick.
But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, straight couples also have these problems as well.
It's not just an LGBT problem.
They did say with the ICI, it really takes 3 tries for real, but it's like, we want to keep trying.
We're going to the people next time, y'all.
Going to the people.
We learned a lot. We're learning still. We are only 23, so you know, it's not too late for us. Understand that, and I'm just happy that we're able to be strong after the situation, move forward.
I really just told him.
We really just did.
Oh my God. Thank you all for watching. To the supporters who are gonna be as positive, thank y'all. And if y'all have any like, what is it? Any like remedies? If y'all been here before and been through this situation before, just comment down below.
How did you get over it? What did you do? And what helped you when it came to the next time?
Yeah. So
see y'all in the next video. Fruit
and Pre
is out.